What is the deal, YouTube? What is the deal, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So right now, the Kansas City Chiefs are knocking on the door. They are up 27-10 over the Denver Broncos right now, and knocking on the door for a touchdown that will definitely put this game out of reach. The Denver Bronco offense has not been able to do anything. And if you are a Dolphin fan and you've been, paying attention to what's going on, this Denver Bronco loss puts the Miami Dolphins squarely in the playoffs for the first time since 2008. It's really weird. It's going to be funny. The fact that at right now, both teams that were in the Super Bowl last year, neither one of them will even make the playoffs this year. It just goes to show you just how fast things can go. There's 2 minutes left in this game, and we're gonna stay up. This game is over right now. Um, I think I told you guys about the mobile site that I like to use so that I can watch the games, especially when I'm at work. If I got to work on a Sunday, the name of that mobile site, once again, just in case you don't remember, is called strikeout.mobi. That's strikeout.mobi. And that is a lot of the streams online. They won't work on your phone, but that one is extremely mobile friendly. One day I was searching for a stream for my phone, and I happened to come across a Reddit thread, and that's how I found it. And I went on to it, and I've been watching everything on my phone. Now, if you're in some of the Facebook groups if you're in some of the Dolphin Facebook groups, you can also find where some of the users, some of the members in those groups actually broadcast live as well. So that's been pretty cool. Like they'll put the entire game up there. Sometimes it goes up and down, but Facebook sometimes a little. I mean, it's a little bit lighter on your browser. So yeah, man. Freak. I thought I hooked my speakers up, and I did not because I've changed my bedroom around. Um, and I didn't hook up my speakers, so I'm not hearing the game. I've been watching it all this time, and now I want to hear the end of this one. So I'm going to attach my speakers to my computer so that I can hear. Shit, I've been watching the game in Spanish this whole time. All right, so second and goal. The Denver Broncos are down on the goal line.
Raiders, Pittsburgh y Houston. Los cuatro primeros, Kansas City y Miami, así estarían. Pero todavía en la última zona podrían ajustarse las posiciones. De Pittsburgh no va a moverse el tercer puesto. Así que no puede alcanzar a los Raiders. No puede...
All right, a minute and 55 seconds left to go in the game. And my stream might actually be behind. I don't know. I'm going to go to the comment section for a moment because this could very well be behind a little bit. NFL website has the game at like 2 minutes right now, but it could very well. See, it's got it at a minute and 55 seconds actually. So I don't know. Minute and 53 seconds. All right. Minute and 54 5 seconds. Denver is in a third. Kansas City's at a 3rd and goal. It looked like they ran a wild. Oh, touchdown, Kansas City. So Kansas City moves up to 34. Wow, they look like they put an offensive line back there. So it's very safe to say right now, with 1 minute and 52 seconds, the Miami Dolphins are headed to the first playoffs since 2008, folks. Kansas City just scored a touchdown to put themselves up 33 to 10. It's 33 to 10 right now, without the let's see if I can share this just for a moment. Oh, there was a flag on that. Okay, it was unsportsmanlike conduct after the fact, but 33 to 10. That's pretty cool. And this game is pretty much over. It's pretty much a done deal. I'll go to my comment section. Hell yeah. Defensive lineman. Yeah, it was a defensive lineman. How many are going to be missed this year? Crazy. There's a rumor going around that Tenney will come back for the first half next week to get back in the groove. Oh, man, I hope we don't do that shit. Started from the bottom, now it hit. Oh, man, it's a beautiful thing. Was that Poe that just threw that? I can't understand what the hell my stream is saying because I'm watching it in Spanish. So I don't know who that was, and I'm not really familiar. It was number 92 of the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know who that guy is. Yep. Yeah, that was Poe. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck these people are saying. So Denver goes from Super Bowl champs to no playoffs at all. I mean, their defense is still very, very, very good. See, you know what, though? This goes to show you that even with a good, solid defense, if your offense is trash, you can still get the shit beat out of you. Like, even with look how magnificent that defense looked last year. But that offense was able to at least stay on the field. This year, Kansas City putting up 33 points against this defense is crazy to me. But when you have an offense that's going 3 and out and 3, and 3 and out and 3, I don't give a damn how good your defense is. Sooner or later, they're going to wear down. You know what I mean? So
anotado de DJ, anotó, gana, si mal no recuerdo, Arizona y contesta la prensa diciendo,
So 1 minute and 46 seconds left. I haven't even looked at the standings on that side. I don't really give a damn who's the. All right, so Houston, you got Houston, Pittsburgh, and New England. Kansas City will move to 11-4 with this win. I don't know if they can. Do those guys still play each other in the end? I wonder, does Kansas City have an opportunity to because the Raiders are fucked right now too, because they lost their quarterback. So they got Matt McGloin gonna be back there. So they're in some trouble. I'm trying to look at their schedule. All right, so next week they play the Chargers. So, all right. 100%. If Oakland loses and they win, they get it. They get it. KC beat them twice. They have the tiebreaker. All the games that must win. That was key. I was so disappointed in previous years, but no more. Hell yeah. The Vikings. I think we can as well. Now I don't think they're the same team as they were. I think now it's going to be a little bit more difficult to stop that offense. But I think out of all other than the Texans matchup and even the Raiders matchup, the Raiders matchup doesn't look all that difficult with Carr sitting on the sideline. You know what I mean? If Carr was out there playing, then it would be a completely different matchup. And even then, like, that's a young team. That is still a young team that's never been there. You got a young quarterback that's never been there. And yeah, that's a freaking young team. So I would still, it's better than playing the goddamn the Patriots or whatnot, you know. All right, so 18 seconds left in this game. I knew the Broncos were screwed when I saw Billy Turner on their O-line. Hell yeah, hey, you know what pisses me off? Big Ben Roethlisberger went in and put up 31 points on that Ravens defense. That pisses me off. The fact that we scored 6 points on that same defense. The fact that the Patriots went up there last week and just destroyed them. You know what I mean? That tells me, I can't even explain it, but it's crazy. He didn't even look that good either. Yeah, he didn't. And they still scored 31 points on the Raven defense. And everybody was running around telling me, well, the number one defense in they've gotten 30 points in 2 straight games put up against them. And we scored 6. Like if we win that game, the division is still in play. We're still with hopes of the division. And Kansas City intercepts the ball, and that will end the game. The Miami Dolphins, for the first time since 2008, ladies and gentlemen, the Miami Dolphins are headed to the playoffs. Oh boy. We're headed to the playoffs as the Kansas City Chiefs knock off the Denver Broncos 33-10. There you see it. The Denver Broncos go from Super Bowl champions to not even making the playoffs, the same as the Carolina Panthers. But what a big win. For us, I became the biggest Kansas City Chief fan for one day you ever want to see. And that's about it. Wow. I want to take a look at some of these. All right, so let's go over. I hope these are right. Sometimes people put these things up and they're actually freaking wrong. So here's what is this was put up in one of the Facebook groups. All right, here are your games for the playoffs. Now this is baked. These records are all wrong. That's why it says projected. Okay, see. This might not be what it. Now, if I if I think the fifth seed is still in play for us. I don't know. We're not 10-6 either. So this is wrong. This is saying that we're gonna lose to the Patriots. Anyway, let's say we do lose to the Patriots and we will be playing the Pittsburgh Steelers. Man, I don't know. Now, you know what? I was saying, and I was telling anybody that would listen, that I would, if the Broncos went ahead and they won this game, what I wanted to see happen next week is I wanted to see us go ahead and rest our starters, rest as many people as possible. And part of the reason why I was saying that is I don't want to go into a playoff scenario with some of our best players hurt. Like I don't want to go into a playoff scenario with Brandon Albert not out there. You feel me? I don't want to go into a playoff scenario with Kiko Alonso hurt. But it's going to be very tempting to not want to go out there and instead of getting Pittsburgh, get Houston. And then I think, let's see, it would be if we get Houston, then we'll probably get Kansas City. Which one do you want? Do you want Kansas City or the Patriots? I kind of would rather face. I don't know. It's gonna be tough, man. I wouldn't want this decision. I know we can beat Houston. Kansas City is tough, but the Patriots got Belichick, so that's a tough decision. If I was I wouldn't want to. Don't worry about fifth seed. We can beat Pittsburgh. We can beat Pittsburgh too, but Houston is the better matchup because Houston. I mean, Houston's got instability at the freaking. Houston's got instability at the quarterback position. They're starting. I mean, they went out and paid all that money for the starting quarterback, Brock Osweiler, and then you get this deep in the season and you make a quarterback change. Know what I mean? So, I mean, I would rather have Houston than I would rather have. I forget that. I think his name is Tom Savage. I would rather play Tom Savage than Big Ben Roethlisberger. So I don't know. It would be real good if New England went ahead and because I don't think anybody has a possibility of beating New England. I really wish that we could. I hope fucking New England rests their starters. I hope they sit their starters down, and we can go out there play our starters for a half, win the game at least, and get them the hell out of the game. That would be ideal. But even then, it would still be a risk. Maybe you don't play the guys who have really, a history of injuries. Maybe you sit Kiko Alonso down, you sit Brandon Albert down, you sit Devontae Parker down, and you go with the rest of the starters. Maybe that would work. J-Train is probably going to have to sit. I haven't gotten any update on his shoulder, but he probably will have to sit as well. So there, I mean, you would go out there with Kenyon Drake. You would slide whoever in the place of Brandon Albert. You have K-Roo out there. I heard some interesting news too. I heard that guy that we picked up from the University of Miami is actually ahead of K-Roo on the depth chart. So whoever is in that spot, let them start over Devontae Parker. Sit Devontae Parker down since he's always banged up. Sit Kiko Alonso down. Can we win with that? I don't know, but it would be awesome to try it. Sit those starters down. We can beat them. We just need to be zoned in the playoffs. Absolutely. They won't be playing. They won't. They're playing for home field. But who can take the home field from the Patriots at this point? Let's see. Kansas City. The Raiders. I don't know. Maybe they will play the starters, man. Which is gonna suck. This is gonna be a tough. But we typically play them. All right. So here's the AFC playoff picture. Ah, shit. They pulled it down already. Damn it. All right. There's the NFC playoff picture that they're showing right now. That's what the playoff picture looks from the NFC side. Not that any of us give a good goddamn. That's the NFC playoff picture. Seahawks have clinched the NFC West. Dallas is at 12-2. Giants clinched a berth. Green Bay is fucking smoking right now. So if I was any of those teams, I would not want to play. Those two wild card teams are two of the most dangerous wild card teams I've ever seen on that NFC side. You got the Giants and you got Green Bay, and Aaron Rodgers just threw for freaking 5 touchdowns. They're gonna be hot. They're gonna be smoking hot. That Tyreek Hill, but yeah. Oh man, what a big freaking win. I can't believe I was in 9th grade last time we played in the playoffs. Tell me about it. I don't think they care too much about home field advantage over health. Plus, the Raiders might not beat the Broncos. It's a possibility. I would like nothing more than to go out there and beat the hell out of the Patriots next week. Absolutely. But at the same time, man, at the same time, I just don't want anybody hurt. Cameron Wake will be in the playoffs for the first time in his career. The Dolphins right now are legit 99% to make the okay. Miami Dolphins have clinched the playoffs. AFC participants are locked in. Patriots, Raiders, Steelers, Texans, Chiefs, and Dolphins. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, let's see here. Dolphins clinched first playoff since 2008. Will play at Houston. All right, so here's how it works. Dolphins clinched first playoff berth since 2008. We will play at Houston January 7th or 8th if we beat New England and KC loses at San Diego. Otherwise, we will play at Pittsburgh January 7th or 8th. Okay, so we got to beat New England and KC needs to lose to San Diego. All right, so I don't know. Can San Diego knock off Kansas City? That's a tough one. That's a real tough one. Oh man, now if we win, now what if we win the Super Bowl? Oh my God, that would be amazing. If it's at San Diego, yes. The San Diego Chargers lost to the Browns. Exactly. That's what I was just thinking. Now, they are division rivals, so they do play them twice a year. And like I was saying yesterday on that video, the Rams give the Seahawks hell. So, you know what I mean? Anyway, folks, I will be back. Actually, what's today? Sunday. I will be back Wednesday. We will talk Dolphins versus Patriots. We're in the playoffs, man. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my Dolphins finally here, man. Yeah, my boy started off slow. They was laughing, talking shit when we started on and phone, man. I don't hear them talking anymore. Oh, man. It's a beautiful thing. You know what, though? And I said this in a Facebook group, man. I wish like hell we can get some consistency from this defense. I if we can get any kind of consistency from this defense. I mean, geez, we played like world beaters against the Jets. Now, barring is the Jets and Bryce Petty, the backup to the backup to the backup, and then we go out last game and the defense looked terrible. You know what I mean? So that's the key, man. In the playoffs, we need consistency from the defense actually stopping the other team's run game and not allowing big plays. You know what I mean? We need consistency. Yeah, because they put themselves on the field so much. So, big. And you want to know another thing that's fucking hilarious? Is the fact that we win 2 huge games to put us in the playoffs with our backup quarterback. And when we were firmly in the seat and we went against the Ravens, we got absolutely slaughtered. It leads me to never mind. I'm not gonna say that. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys on Tuesday. Well, either Tuesday or Wednesday. Let's make it Wednesday. I'll talk to you guys on Wednesday. The video might be in the morning time. Hold on, let me see what my hours are gonna look like here. All right, so yeah. All right, so Wednesday, I would say, let's say Wednesday at about Wednesday at about 1 o'clock. We'll talk Dolphins Patriots. Hopefully, I'll have some updates on J Train. We'll talk about J Train, and we'll break this thing down. I'll probably have a little bit more insight as to how our roster is going to look for the Patriot game. Hopefully I'll be and ran across a few things or had some things passed to me, and we'll talk about how we look, how we're going to go into this playoff game. Anyway, man, it's been a beautiful, actually Christmas is over with now. So absolutely beautiful Christmas. I hope you guys got everything under your tree that you were looking for. If you're listening to me while you're driving home, make sure that you get home safe, man. I am a horrible about, looking at my phone and driving. Don't be like me. Actually listen to your wife when she's telling you to put your phone down and just drive. Anyway, man, I'll talk to you guys on Wednesday. Wednesday, 1 o'clock. Put that on your calendars. We'll talk Dolphins. We'll talk Patriots. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be a head coach for that decision because that's a tough one. I'll talk to you guys next time. Started from the bottom, now we here. Hard hitting sports in your face. Peace.